Hello. I want to make sure everyone can hear me today because the setting is a little different compared to usual. If you cannot hear me loud and clear, please let me know, then I will push the volume up a little bit. You can hear? Alright, good. Thank you so much, because I'm like from a far distance from the mic, so I don't want the wrong setting. You know, turn down everyone's vibe. You suffer, but we can hear. Okay, let me push it up a little bit. Is this still soft? Is it still soft? Let me turn up the volume a little bit. Is it still soft? Wow! Rah! Rah! No one call me soft. Hello! Hello Tilapia, hello Rowlet, hello Nimby, hello. It's gonna be a little... Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, so today the reason why we have a different setup is because oh wait. How can you guys tapping on my face? Chotomate. We sewing? Are we sewing? I don't know. Are we? Yeah, I kind of wanna. I saw this beautiful fabric. Beautiful fabric. No, we're not. I'm editing. I saw this beautiful fabric in the dollar store, and I'm like, oh man, this fabric is so beautiful. I want it. I want it. I get it. Who can have? Like it's a whole dollar. Come on. You think I cannot afford a whole dollar? I can afford one of them. For one, but that's cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah. So unfortunately, I thought I have rulers, but turns out I don't have a ruler at home. So I'm just gonna handheld it. So wish me good luck. Hello, Doggles. Pendergraph. Hi. Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful Easter yesterday, Hunks. Thank you so much. Hello, so hello. The one thing about being small is that you don't need much perfect. Since shouting. So since I don't have lack of a lot of materials, unfortunately. But this granny here does have some granny's skills. So for now, I'm gonna just do a little bit of the running stage to make sure that the size or the size work, because I'm gonna use this as a lining and then use this as the outside fabric for I don't know maybe a bag, But I just want to do a little. I just want to make a little something. I used to love sewing. I still do, but it's just. I need to figure out. Do I have enough rabbit? Perfect. 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 I have enough rabbit. I just think this is gonna be cute. I think the combination is going to be cute. If it's not cute, then well, it's just $2. I can like throw it away. A Ruki carrying bag. I don't think this bag can support my weight though. Consider how heavy I am, cause I have a heavy heart. You know what? You know what I bought this for? This is not supposed to be a fabric holder. This is supposed to be my... This is supposed to be my long jeans holder. This thing is for me to clip my jeans. So then they're not too long. I wanna cry. And you know what is funny? I still have a couple of them. I bought too much. Oh, well, you're sure you have to dedicate jeans? Sure enough. This is humiliating, but yes, this clip was supposed to be shortening my jeans. Man, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever presented myself to the universe. Perfect. I mean, they're fabrics, right? Jeans are fabric. This fabric is fabric. Everything is fabric. Usually, if I have a ruler, I'll be more serious because there is like, if you are familiar with sewing, you know that like all fabrics have like a center line. Like you're supposed to cut the fabric according to the way it sewed. I don't know the word. You're beautiful just the way you are. Beautiful like an angel. Hello, skin is fabric. Yeah, your Oshi pushies is fabric too. This? How many people don't know how to use this? Be honest with me. How many people do not know how to use this? That is for old people. We don't need that. You don't? Oh my god, do you want me to display it? See how small it is? I don't even need that. I don't even need. Wait, seriously? Seriously? You guys do not know how to use this? Oh my goodness. I mean, I do not need this. I already have the thread go through the needle. But, just so that everyone can have can have some useful knowledge from this stream. So this thing in here is like there's a very thin, I don't know how to call this, wire or something. There's a very thin metal wire. So for people who are not very good with how do I put this? Getting the thread go through these needles holes, because like sometimes the holes are very small, right? So you can see it's very small. You use this little wire. I'm hoping that I can focus. I'm hoping that it can focus, but it cannot focus. But so anyway, you can tell that I already used this little wire go through the needle hole, right? So you just need, now you have a bigger hole. You just need to let your thread go through this thing. So it looks something like this, right? And then you pull it. It's a poor food. It's a poor version. I mean, I don't need this because I am somehow so used to not using those. But that is very good for, let's say, old people. Because like old people have bad eyes, so they will need this. Hello Iname, hello Marvels, hello pretty nails, but my nails are naked though, look at these. No nail colors, like just nothing but short. Oh, people simulate. Oh, wash your mouth. So, usually people do it when they're making a suit. They will stitch the lining to the outside fabric first. Not just the lining, but also like if you ever tailor-made a suit, you have so many layers for one. Depends on what type of suit that you ordered, but most of the time they'll have one layer of the outside fabric, one layer of the hard material, so then to make sure that the suit is always, how do I put this? Cause you want your suit to look like they are always ironed, they're always like no wrinkles, sharp, right? So you have to put a hard layer in between the lining and the outside fabric. But those hard layers are like easy to move when you are attaching them to the outside fabric. So you kind of have to do some hand stitching to make sure that they are attached to the fabric properly. It depends on which area that you are working with. If you're working with the color, they have a little bit of like special stitching that is for how do I put this? Like you have to low-key pushing a little bit when you're stitching it, so then it create a perfect curve for the color. That's how the color can stay like a little curve forever, because the hard lining, I think it's not really a canvas, but it could be a canvas. It's holding the shape. Nick and nail. Man. I'm using some old thread in here because for this one we don't need strong thread. We're just trying to hold the fabric, the lining and the outside fabric together. So which means we're gonna cut it off at the end because you don't want to have these threads seen by people. I thought of kneading though, but I cannot knead. I thought of it, not gonna lie, cause I'm like, oh wow, what if I'm like, you know, make a scarf or something? I thought of it, but I'm not good at kneading, and I have to buy shit tons of stuff for kneading, so I do not want it. Oh, sorry, you guys. Don't know how many youngsters take up sewing as hobby. I think sewing is fun though. If I have a bigger table. If I have a bigger table. No one, maybe I should go flip the other side, so it's gonna be much easier. The running stitch can be big, cause depends. Well, it depends on what you're working on. But for now, we're just making like a bag that it doesn't matter if the thread moves a little bit. We can always adjust. Usually you're not supposed to grab the fabric like this because it will move the fabric a little bit, and you're not supposed to work it on a small table because the fabric will move. Unless you have a bobby, that's not bobby pin. Unless you have a pin, you have those pin with like little plastic pin on top that you can make sure the fabric are on the place, or else you'll have to do it like me. Hello, Toadite. again, you're not supposed to roll the fabric like I do, but because if you roll the fabric, you can definitely see that this side, the one with the pattern, is going to be slightly longer than the one with no pattern, which is the inside layer, which is not good, not what I wanted, but I have no choice. I only have a small table. So now we have these layers sewed, and we can cut it off. Let me unplug the jeans shortener. This is not too good for this type of fabric. I think it's definitely good for, let's say, jeans, like thick fabric, because you can tell that this fabric that I got is like easy to come off. Did I ever sew on stream before? Maybe a little bit. I only remember me doing like what? Nails. Geo nail. Watch your camera, don't want you to dox your face. Oh, wait, did I? Please don't tell me. Please tell me I did not. Is it just a warning or you already saw me? Saw my beard. Oh, Now then you have these one piece. Alright, now we put it away. Usually it depends on what you're working on, but for us this time we're working on bed, which means this side with the pattern is the lining and we do not have to iron them or glue them together. But depends though, some people they would like to like glue them, iron them together and make them into one pieces. But for us, because we do not have iron. We do not have iron, so we're gonna stay with this. It's Jesus, the inner lining is a little puff, so which means the inner lining is probably a little bigger than it should be, but we'll make it work. The shadow arch. See this? Do you see this? Alright, and then we're gonna do the same for the next one. If you have enough fabric and you are like, oh, I really do care about quality, then you will want to have the pattern match. So let's say if I'm using this fabric and I would like to use the fabric that can match, use this area that can match with the other side. Some of the clothes, when you're making clothes, you usually care about this because cheap fashion don't. Cheap fashion will be like this, so the flower does not, you know, come together as one. But if you like go to like tailor-made, usually I think like some fast fashion do it too, but I'm not sure. But if you go to tailor-made people, they will definitely make sure that the flowers comes into one. Always the detail. Hello, Andrew. What if I don't give a fuck? Can I use old torn t-shirt? Hello. So instead of a knock, we can use backstitch to stop the fabric or stop the thread to move. Because sometimes you just do not have enough thread to do a knot. Fast advertising, you are in fact doing something. You're making me want to sew. Wow, this is probably the perfect time for everyone to fix their old socks. I used to be the person who kind of like, I force myself to sew my old socks instead of giving myself excuses to buy new socks. Socks are not supposed to be that expensive, you know, but I'm always like, you know what? I can fix this hole and then I can wear these socks again. But like, cause you guys know, like, socks are supposed to be like elastic, right? So sometimes they lost their elastic. And it's like it gets so loose, and you are supposed to buy new socks, right? But you are like, oh jeez, I can fix the hole, so I do not need new socks. And that's not healthy. Buy new socks if you need new socks. I hope you guys can, you know, buy new socks if you need new socks, or fix your socks if you can. Hello, Zero. Actually, if we want to be super duper extra secure, instead of the 4 line, we can do the center line as a X cross, or we can just do like a normal cross. So then we can have a more secure fabric. Oh, don't need new socks. I just need people to stop fucking stealing. Who, your brother? Your sister's stealing your... Oh, ew. Honestly, that's kind of ew though. I'm sorry to say that. Thank you for the hydrate. By the way, hi Jehovah. Hi Moon Moon. Hi Zero. Why is she stealing your socks? Wait, no return? Like if she return your socks, just sell them. Steal her socks back? Oh, ew, no. If she steal your socks and then you somehow get it back, you can like sell them. Because that will be your socks. But then at the same time, it's like you're not lying. That is actually, you know, a girl's socks. Would you have small feet or your sister have big feet? Is it because like you're wearing the guy's socks? I call them guy's socks when they're like so fake. And girls or ladies' socks are usually like thin. Even though they're all cotton, but the thickness is a little different. No, our socks are usually 3-4 different sizes to fit many people. I mean, yes. I guess in Japan too. Because they're supposed to be elastic. But is it because your socks are like the spotty socks? Doesn't mean that it's like a sock, like a soccer socks. No. It's like a regular short socks, but like thicker. Which is way better if you're like going to run or anything, working out. Like you want those fake socks instead of like thin socks. Thickness is different. You don't know that? First time? Unless it's spongy and scrunchy socks. Save money. Your sister's not selling your socks, right? Hello, Akipa. Well, your sister is not stealing your socks for her boyfriend, right? If that's the case, you better ask her boyfriend to pay for your socks. Or else, if it happens to me, I'm gonna be so pissed. She's been doing it for years. Well, maybe... Yeah, steal socks from her. But not like the lady socks, like the one that you're supposed to be yours. If peace is not the solution, then violence is. I have 30 single odd socks because she's been using them and I find the odd one around the place. Wait, so what are your socks like? Like black? Like no pattern? No printing? Next time buy yourself like some, I don't know, anime printed socks. Some have stuff on them. Ah. I was like, if your sister only want to steal your black socks, then you can like buy like, I don't know, SpongeBob socks or something. She keeps telling shit. What if you wear sandals? Then you do not have to wear socks. And she don't have nowhere to steal socks. Steal the pants back and go up the knee. Where's the cover? Yeah, you can like, I don't know, buy yourself a pair of engineer socks and then put it in the wardrobe. And then I think one day, if your sister noticed that you have a pair of engineer socks, she will not steal your socks anymore. But also, I think you will lose a little bit of respect from her. Oh, you cannot then. Yeah, you cannot. If you work in restaurant, you have to put on the steel toe. If you work in a kitchen, yeah, steel toe is kind of like required. Sounds like I prefer to see your undies and don't wear. No, it's different thing, you know. Socks are different. Cause like without socks, you can still wear. You can still wear sandals. For undies, you're not safe. Hello, Zach. Hi. Voice hands. I'm actually. This is actually not my hand. I kidnapped the random woman. Now my hands are actually using a gun to point at her. So don't be surprised. There's no law against steel toes and height. Hi. I don't know about that. No, I think thigh high is not a good idea with steel toe because like consider that thigh high is supposed to be polyester. And if you're wearing steel toe and wearing like polyester stocking inside, it's gonna make it easier to like slip off. Does it make sense? Hello, yep. Hi, how are you doing? Steel toe and mini skirt then. I don't know, what are you protecting? Just your toe then? Tanuki's teaching. Yes. He's using 100% of his brain. Do you get socks for Christmas? Do you guys get socks for Christmas? I got like Christmas socks from my auntie years ago, and I still wear them. Those are like printed like, you know, Christmas theme socks. Those are very comfy though, that's why I wear them. But only on the winter because it's kind of embarrassing to wear like Christmas socks in the summer. I wish you would trust her with sharp object. Oh, come on. I got like 24 pairs of socks last year, still have not worn out. Cause like, for me, I have the toe socks, right? But the toe socks, they tell the different, like, they tell like left feet or right feet. And somehow, I don't know why, I think I lost either all left feet or all right feet. So anyway, I have like 3 pairs of free left feet toe socks. And none right feet socks. And I get very annoyed by that. Cause I don't know where are the right feet. It couldn't be eaten by the dryer though. Get the other piece ready. Now we have 2 pieces. Then for now we can work on the bottom. For the bottom we have 2 pieces. No socks is right. Getting socks and underwear is great. Save me shopping tips. I used to think like getting people socks for Christmas is a bad idea until I actually get like socks as a gift, and I realized it's actually a really cool thing to get socks as Christmas gift. Let's just sew a straight line in the middle to make sure that it won't move. I just buy the same hand shirt and socks and underwear so I can replace them easily. You know what? I realized that buying the same color socks, or like buying 0 pair same socks, is actually very nice. So that one day, let's say if you have a pair of socks that you only break the left one, or you only lost the right one, then you can always, like, you know, keep it. And then one day when you lose the other pair, then you can always use the, you know, it's kind of like, how do I put this? It's kind of like chopstick. If you broke one or you lost one, but you have like many pairs that they are the same, then you can always find one. Maybe I really shouldn't use this side. Cause then I will waste this fabric. But that's okay. It's just a small piece. It's okay. How do you lose a chopstick? Just grab a pencil. No, it's a different thing. Have to worry about the mismatch. I worry about a mismatch though. I know some people they like wearing socks like in different colors. So let's say the left feet are blue socks and the right feet is yellow socks, because they call it like very stylish. But to me, I cannot do that. I have to have both socks like in the same color. Or else it feels weird to me. Me too, right? See how important it is to wear the same color socks. If you wear socks with the same color as your socks and pants, you look taller. No? No, that's a crime. There must be pairs. There must be pairs. Yes, they must be. Where's my friend? Sometimes I'm like, where's my needle? Where's my thread? And I realized I'm waking up with a needle, so it's like on my thigh, and I'm not even feeling pain. Girls don't match because they want to be stylish. My socks doesn't match because I lost one pair. I lost one for of each pair. We're not the same. We're not the same. It reminds me of Eric Cartman. My mom only wear one shoes, but when you ask her where did she lost her, she'll tell you she just find one on the street. Man. I have to be honest, I feel like this angle for handcrafting is pretty nice, surprisingly. Do you guys want to know how I hold the camera? I just hold my camera on my mic stand. That's why I cannot have my mic on my mic stand because my mic is too heavy. And I have to put my mic on the table. I like it, but I'm selfish and like seeing your elbow peaked. Elbow? It's safer, right? With my tail? What with my tail? What? Wait, let me find some. It would be great if I have my, what's that thing called? Like a metal cap that you can put on your finger. So that when you sew, it don't hurt that much. It would be nice if I have one of those with me. For now, the fabric is like thin, so it's okay. Thimble, yeah, thimble. It would be nice if I have the thimble with me. I must have left it at the forest. I think I show more than I need. Because kneading is like, you have to do math. So difficult. You have to keep on counting how many stitches you have, and then you have to remember all the steps. Like I say, this stitch, and that stitch have to go from the front. This one have to go from the back, and then you have to keep calculating how many stitches. It's so difficult. Sewing is much easier. You just need to like draw the pictures in the right scale, and then trim it off, cut it off from the fabric, and then sew them together. It's much easier that way. Hi, squirrel. For 1 second, I can feel my head touch the webcam a little bit. Oh my god. Gotta be careful. Hello, Papa. This piece. Need one more. Hello, Xiong Baba. Art and crafts. Honestly, I don't know which category it fits me today. That's why I put just chatting. not a door, it's actual action figure. What? I just realized wood shop waiting soldering is just art and craft for the boys. It is, isn't it? This is some very cheap rabbit. It's okay. And again, we're gonna go through the center. My live stream making a time bomb in my shout art and craft, just chatting. I think that would be a little like illegal. But I think people would be like seeing, cause I've seen like shorts of people making like D&D doll, like the one that I mentioned before, Sabrina Carpenter. I think those crafting are like a certain amount of audience though. Super awesome. Thank you. The way that I'm rolling this on the other side and I keep pushing the fabric to this side, it's actually gonna make this printed side a little shorter, which is not too good. Now I realize that I should stop. I mean, it's just a bag. It's not like a clove. If it's like a clove, like, let's say if you're making a top or a jacket, it will be a big problem. But if you're just making a bag, it's okay. You can always adjust it. I just realized that my skin is so white. Well, look at me, look at me. It's It's matching my color. Look at me. It's matching. It's matching the colors. It's matching. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Do we have to cancel it? So bright. It's not white. Sorry, I used the wrong word. Please don't cancel it. Oh, I see stacks. True. Never thought of it though. Look at the color is very similar. Holy moly, never thought of it. Almost as white as your avatar. I mean, that's me. It's clearly me. What you talk? What you was talking? Oh, I don't know. Well, let's see if I can find. Oh, so this is black. This is me. This is me. Look at me. Look at me. Oh god. I have friends who said that she don't want to stand next to me sometimes because like it makes her look darker. Because like we're Asian, alright, we care about whitening. We want to whitening our teeth or we want to whitening our like skin. There are two things that Asian are low-key scared of. Depends, some Asian don't, but sunlight and getting tan. But until you realize, until you mention that my tables and my skin color are very similar, did not realize that. I was expecting why almost day has been passed that you haven't been outside. I don't know. I don't leave marks on the wall. Cause there is nothing sharp in the room that I can leave a marks on the wall. Dark girls are pretty too. Tanuki sounds like a good fantasy. I mean, dark girls are pretty. All kind of girls, no matter what skin colors they have, they're pretty. But I'm just saying that according to, it's kind of like some white girls like to be tan. That's why they go and make sure that they have like fake tan, or they go and I don't know, go on a beach, have their sunbathing, sunbath or something. But to me, as an Asian, we like light skin color. I don't know why though. I don't know why. What makes this tradition? But people do believe that if you have light skin color, because back in the day, most of the people are farmers, right? So if you're the working class who work outside, which means you get tan easily. And for people who are like rich, who don't have to work outside and always stay at home, are supposed to be like in a lighter color. And now people do believe that if you have like a lighter skin color, especially in Asia, that it can cover some of your ugliness. Hello, Mosi. 金光谁？金光谁呀？ I don't think I am. Oh well, but yeah, I do have like, yeah, I do have umbrella most of the time. Because I'm too lazy to put on sunscreen. I don't like how the sunscreen is, you know, sticky. Princess Ruki is real. I am no princess. I'm just an otaku introvert who doesn't like to go outside. So relatable, like seriously, who? Ew, you go outside, touch grass, ew. It's cause all the rich people stay indoor and don't see so much. That's true. That's true. But no, I'm not rich. I'm just avoiding people. I'm just Elsa from Frozen, but a weaker version, and with no superpower. Outside is scary. There are people. Outside is it's not like scary, but outside definitely is challenging. Depends on where you're going though. If it's like me going to somewhere nobody isn't, I mean, I will scare it at some point because like it feels so weird to have no people around. It will be like, oh my god, what if someone just randomly jumps up and murder me? Then it will scare me, yes. But if it's like places with too many people, then I'm also scared because I'm like, ew, oh my god, I cannot walk, I cannot breathe. So many people out there. Where's my destination? Why Google Maps is not working? Ooh, you know. There's too many people that this will happen. My nerded ice queen. Thank you. I'm the type of sisters that you need when you're like, oh, I fell in love with this man, I want to marry him, and I will be like, do you know him? Being a vampire is nice. Is it though? Your comment make me curious whether the Asian Japanese artwork think white women are more beautiful. For those, I think that is also related to some of their traditional theater art, because they have. I'm not sure because I did not really study the Japanese culture, especially when it comes to their old traditional art form. Because for the white makeup, it's not just the woman, but also I think some of the men in the Japanese traditional theater. Because like back in the day, there's only men they can allow to perform in the traditional art form. So even though if it's like female characters are performed by men, so only male that are allowed to be on the stage. And if you look in the modern days, if there is also a female only musical school. So basically all the girls who go there are trained to be like a orchestra, like a musical performer, they have to be super well in singing and dancing and in everything, because the school is like so famous in Japan that even if you're good but you're not the best, you cannot go in there. And the student who graduate from there, most of them get super popular, because when they're super popular, if they're super popular when they were a student, they get super popular when they graduated from school. In Noah, Sims actors are mostly white-faced, but background musicians show the real skin color. I think it's also like, consider back in the day when they don't really have like good lighting, and because of the pattern of their the pattern of their face and the makeup does show the characteristic. So having like seriously having like a white base, it's gonna be much easier for them to show the character patterns, because some is like the evil's pattern and then some is like the good people makeup or something. So it depends. Plus, I think back in the day, skin color foundation maybe is not like the main trend, I guess. Because like consider that back in the day, color that is safe for human skins are not common, I think. I mean, color for dyeing and stuff, of course we have indigo, whatever. I believe indigo is probably still was the most popular one, because like consider that back in the day there are so many blue colors like kimono or something. I think of course they have red too, but that'll be like silk, I guess. I don't know. It's actually very good. I should go study them. It's actually gonna be very funny. I think they just don't want to waste ink. No. Trust me, I believe there are so many reasons. There's no way that they put... Because if you look at normal people, like the skin color, right? I think there are several reasons, and I also think that maybe one of them is like to separate like normal people and the people who is in the show, in the story. Like having a white base is definitely better for them to, just like what I said, for people from the distance to see the face makeup, so that they can tell what is this character. Is it a good character? Is it a bad character? Is it a human? Is it like some kind of godness, you know? Because like back in the day there's no big monitor. And also because of the lighting. I think more than white pigment is pretty safe for humans, as long as you don't inhale it when it's a fine deck touch. I don't know what are those like white foundations made from. Do you guys know that fake eyelashes glue are made by that animal? Was that wings? Not animal, that was that bugs. So let's say cockroach wings, they're transparent. And I've heard that fake eyelashes glue are made by those wings. Historical stream win. I don't think I can be I don't think I'm a good person to talk about history stuff, because I don't remember stuff well. All I can say is like what is like random pops up in my head. Lavian. Hi. Hello, Goat with God. How many mythical creatures you know? Hello, White Knight. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. What are you making? I'm trying to make a bag. Mythical creatures. I know unicorn. And that's it. I have no say. Yep, I know My Little Pony. We should be an earth pony. Oh, I think I'll be a unicorn. Because if I can be a unicorn, then I'll be like Charlie. So missing kidneys. Not missing lung, missing kidney. So some respect to Charlie. Charlie lose his kidney, dude. Show some respect. I've no idea when it was viral, to be honest. But I mean, I don't mind to be a pony too. This is so old. Look at this. Let's start stitching from the bottom. I don't think I can finish it tonight. If it's not gonna be strong enough, it will be fine. Not drawing lines, just sewing by my eyes is making me a little nervous. I don't know if I can actually make it a decent simp. Am I not good enough, simp? Sim? How to call it? Like these fabric sim? Yeah. You need some sleep. I might need some sleep, but sewing are also interesting. Because like sometimes you guys might buy some t-shirt that is seamless, which means instead of people cutting them off from a fabric and sew them together, they're actually needed, you know, from a machine and make them into like one piece. So those are a little more pricier than the one that with seam, cause it's like comes in a one piece instead of chopping it off from fabric and sew them together. Is it going to be the strip of the back? No, it's gonna be the bottom of the back. So then like this. And then make it a little more even. You want to fold it exactly at the place that doesn't overlap with the white fabric. Where's my needle? Seamless underwear when what? Boys doesn't have seamless underwear, I guess. Wait, the boys have seamless underwear? No, right? Cars? I'm trying to hide the stitch between the fabrics. I mean, you don't have to, but usually you will want to because it looks better. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jay. Denaclola. Thank you. I actually look it up when I look up image for seamless man underwear. There's like one. Actually, there's no seam. Also, don't look that up. Is it kind of like a latex? That's how we have no seam. Cause like if considering the shape for men's undies and it's like, cause you guys need like extra room, you know. So then having seam is like a must. Because or else there's no way that you guys can create a room from like one fabric without adding seam. Hi, hello. Looks kind of like a pantyhose. Okay. So when you're trying to sew on the top, you do not want people to see your stitch. I know right now you can probably see the stitch really obviously, but you kind of hide your stitch. I don't know. I'm having fun. I don't care. So we have these stitched together. Now we'll have these. Oops. Let me use a needle to pin the center point. So this is the center point. This is supposed to go with this. Forgot to tie the knot. Okay. Do it again. Do it again. I think we can have is like ½ inch, I think, because 1 inch is like this much, so it's like a quarter of an inch. Sorry, I need to cough. If you're not married, then of course you haven't tied the knot. I'm honestly so glad that I'm still single. Sometimes, like, when you get on social media, you see a bunch of women, like, talking about how their marriage disappointed them, and that they're, like, so glad that they divorced. And I'm like, why? Like, cause according to what they say, their husband treat them, like, so poorly, and like, husband's side of family is not welcoming them at all. And they're like so sad and stuff, and I'm like, what makes you want to marry this man anyway in the first place? Like, he's this type of person. You know him, that's why you marry him. Hello, Saint-Sir. But I mean, I do agree if people are not having a good time in their marriage, and especially if they get attacked, like if there's any violent cases, they should they should divorce and leave their husband or wife. That's why think very carefully before you get married. I'm not saying that you cannot get divorced. It's like something that you can of course undo. But it's not like something that you can undo so easily, because once you're married there are a lot of like money involved, family members involved, your side of friends and their side, the other side of friends. So I really do not. What is that thing called? Like there's a Las Vegas thing you married in Vegas or something. Like those are not real marriage, but like they do have like a, it's like a certificate or something that prove you guys are married and you guys are like official wife and husband or something. Me and my friend, when we talk about like marriage, I'll say, if you're marrying someone, so basically you're signing a contract. You're signing a contract, like think it like a signing a contract with other big company. All right, if you're signing a contract, you are supposed to follow all the rules, all the stuff that people have written down in the contract. Let's say no cheating, be caring for your family, caring for the other side's family, and there's a lot of things that you're supposed to do when you're forming a family, right? I feel like no cheating is just like one of the easiest thing to do. You literally are, yes, exactly. You're supposed to follow what the contract wrote. You're supposed to read through the contract. I mean, this is married. This is not like you just joining the Apple plan or something. You're supposed to read full the contract before you sign it. Instead, people don't. People be like, oh yeah, I like this woman. I like this man. I just marry this person. I don't care until death separate us. Like seriously, God. Seriously. Think that you're trying to think like you're dealing with like a million, company. When you sign the contract, you will definitely look at the contract. You're not supposed to think of it like, oh, it's like a subscription. I mean, if I like it, I'll continue for like 1 year. If I do not like it, yeah, well, I can like stop the subscription like in the middle. No. It's different. That's why I do think that some of the people, it's kind of like, it's also like, I feel like if people want to have babies, they also need to sign a contract. Seriously, I think they should. They should. I always said that, like, if you want a baby, that people should. There should be like a license for people who want to give birth to a baby. Like, if they do not get the license, they give birth, they consider as like illegal giving birth to a baby, and they should be punished by the government or something. I support. It sounds so weird, but I do support like woman abortion, but when it comes to woman abortion, I think it's like, how do I put this? It shouldn't be included women who don't protect themselves, or women who go outside testing the water everywhere. Cause it's their responsibility. It's their responsibility to take care of their body. Instead of just testing the water and come back and, oh wow, I have the right to abortion. I should be able to take away the... Yes, of course, yes. But on the other hand, it's not very responsible as a people. Woman and man, yes, both woman and man. Like, I think abortion is important, it's needed. Let's say if some girls unfortunately got involved into something that she never wanted to experience in her life and then she got pregnant. Yes, abortion, yes, why not? Right? Because that is not a baby that everyone expected it to come. And this baby is not gonna be loved because this baby is... I'm not like some mother is so amazing they can love the kid even though they knew this is not really what they want. But it's like, why? Like, women don't deserve it? The baby do not deserve it? So if it's like... criminal cases? Or illnesses. Like, let's say if you give birth to the kid then you die. Then yes. Why not abortion, right? It's obvious. Because if you give birth to the baby and you die, there is a high chance that the baby cannot survive anyway. Instead of losing two, why not just lose one? You mean women who don't use contraceptive or women who sleep around. Women who... Don't get me wrong, I think if a woman enjoys sleeping around, it's okay. It's definitely okay. But they have to know how to protect themselves. They have to... How to put this? It's not totally her fault. It's not totally her fault, but I guess it's like a... How do I put this? I think it's a 50-50. Like the dude should know what they're doing, the woman should know what they should do to protect themselves. It's like 50-50 to be fair. But what I'm saying in here is like, you cannot keep creating babies and then all of a sudden you're like, well, this is my right, but you're just taking away lives. That don't make sense. But of course, if it's like accident, then of course no one wants the accident to happen, I understand. Then that's why I always think that abortion is like important. But what about a bunch of like teenage moms? Like teenage moms, not really like. Is it like they do not have any educate when it comes to protecting themselves, or when it comes to responsibility of not getting pregnant? That is what I'm saying. I said it, and I think it's how do I put this? Abortion is a thing that needed, but some people are overusing it. Let's say it this way. Yep. Some people are overusing it, and they think this is like something that they can do without feeling guilt. But I do think that you, unless it's like a very unlucky situation, then you shouldn't feel guilt about it. Or else if you're just overusing this, you should feel guilty about it. I put my word here. as a boy woman, but I also think some people are dumb. Education seems to be one of the biggest factor for that, at least statistically. People definitely know where a baby came from. Hormones just make people make bad decisions. I don't know about America. I don't know. I don't even know. Cause I grow to grow high. All I focus on is was studying, hanging out with friends, and anime. Like boys was never things that got my attention when I was a student in a girl high school. If education is the problem, then this is this education on how to be responsible, not education on sex. Yes, education on how to be responsible. I don't know, like there is sandbag that is way as heavy as like a pregnant, like a baby. You know, I feel like all men and women should wear them once in their life, so then they know how heavy that little creature is in your body. Then you realize that you really do not want to carry that sandbag for like 10 months. Then maybe they will finally learn. Reasonable opinion from reasonable Tanuki Ruki. I hope people do not get angry for me saying this. Cause like sometimes, you know, when it comes to the internet, no matter what you say, if people do not like it or you're against what they believe, they hate you. Why arms coming from the top? That is a good question. Cause I'm God. By the way, hi monkey. I think we do not teach kids enough about real life. I wish there's a subject back in school to teach me how to file my taxes. I wish there were classes in my let's say high school that teach me what is pension and why I have to pay for them. That would be great if they teach me how to fill out a taxes form. That would be so nice. I mean, it's a very balanced opinion. The internet is always extreme when it comes to these things. Yes. And I'd rather having people to have different opinion online than only have one voice. I'd rather have many voices than only one voice. So it's like sometimes peaceful is not the word debate. Like disgusting is a good thing. But like when some people come by and not meant to discuss, not meant to know your point of view, but just want to force you to understand their point of view, then those people can get away and fuck off. I have a family member who is a landlord, and she's had people send him black check. I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. I saw the opposite side. That's okay. We can always fix it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Saw the wrong side. Cause I have the seam on this side, but this is supposed to be the lining. Oh god, oh god. I think it's a sign for me to go to sleep. I think it's a sign for me to go to sleep. What a waste though. What a waste. What a waste. Yeah, I was like, it shouldn't be that difficult. Because when I sewed, I'm like, this shouldn't be that difficult. And then the more I sewed, the more I realized that I sewed the wrong side. 5 more hours, please? No way. Let's end the stream today. Let's end the stream. I'll come back next stream and finish this bag. It took me like... It took me... This is for my nails. It took me... How many minutes? 2 hours. 2 hours to sew the lining. And we're gonna be fine. We can redo it. I mean, I can also like... Cause like when I was sewing, I realized that there is like something that I forgot to do. Cause I do not like it to be a... Okay, if you guys look at these bag have like a straight angle in here. So I was like thinking maybe if we can like make it into like a small circle, like a round one, it would be cute. So we will do it next time. This is a shame. This is a shame. How many years I haven't been sewing? I'm supposed to be master of repairing my socks. And I saw the opposite side. Now it's gonna be gaming stream if you don't want to do it. No, it's gonna be sleeping time. I'm gonna brush my teeth. Nice progress with the back. Thank you. Okay, we can keep the pieces, and then I'm gonna cut the little corner of the blade so then it can have like a very pretty round at the corner instead of having like a straight one. It's gonna be cuter that way. Plus it's gonna be easier for me to stitch because if it's like a corner. With this fabric, it's probably easier. Because I do not want to trim. I do not want to. Okay. I do not want to trim away too much of this fabric since this is a very small fabric already. What time is it? 1. So this is supposed to be the inside. These colorful sides supposed to be the inner, the lining, which means it should be this. I should be showing them like this. Yeah, this should be much easier. I was a dum-dum. I was a dum-dum. I was a very, very dumb dum-dum. Alright, you know what? Let's cut the corner. And go at the end of the day. Ruki gonna blush the wrong side of her teeth too. What is the wrong side of the teeth? Oh, hi Nameless. Thank you for the 100. But unfortunately, I think we are ending the stream. But before that, let me cut the circle first. Wait, what just got here? Oh, what you do? We're making a break. But unfortunately, I stitched it on the wrong side. So I'm not so proud about it. But shit happens. Just some grainy hobby. Oh. I hope you guys didn't see. Alright, let's see. Do I have a pen? I have a pen. This pen is not working. I don't have those like fabric pen. So was a little hair. Ew. It's a little unbalanced. I should throw them when I cut. It's okay. It's actually not really that unbalanced. It's okay. It's actually okay. Yep, it's actually okay. Close enough. Did you get this from the dollar store? Maybe you should sell them. No, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna work on it. If it works out, then I have like a bag that I can use when I'm like around the neighborhood. So let's say if I want to go to gym and work out, then I can have a bag, you know, for my water bottle and everything. Alright, so next time we're gonna stitch these as the bottom of this bag, and then we're gonna stitch this at the top. I'm gonna stitch at the top to close it like this, and it will have like we will have pretty lining for the back, and I also bought a pair of handle that you can attach it to the to the bag. It's also $1. Oh, this one. I bought this pair of handles. So then so if you look at the tag insert, you can like attach it to the bag. Then you can have handles. So then I can have a bag for me to go to gym. Alright, let's go at the end of today, shall we? Thank you so much for coming. I had a lot of fun sewing. We're gonna continue this in the next stream. Probably not tomorrow, but it will be this week. Take care, Mossy. Thank you, Go with God. Thank you, Flash. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, Aki. Thank you, Nameless. Ruki, you're so white. What the hell? What do you mean? You think that I'm lying? Look at my model. Look at me. And look at my model. Look at me again. I'm exactly the same color. Look at me. Look at me. I'm not lying. Why do you guys think that I'm lying? I'm being brutally honest. Twins? Like, no, it's not twins. It's me. Or it's me. Oh my god. Hi, Ross. Look at me. Look at the color of me and my model. Look at it. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. Alright, we're gonna rate. Let's see, who can we rate? Who's streaming? Anyone you guys wanna rate? If no people we wanna rate, oh, Madoka is streaming. I haven't been rating to Madoka. Oh, wait, Seiyon is streaming. I wanna rate her. Alright, we're gonna rate her. I think she's about to go to sleep. Oh, wait. Let me take care of the table first. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. Bye bye. Where's my keyboard? Most of the anime characters have white skin that usually has nothing to do with in real life. I'm just an introvert. Right, Tanuki? Oh, that's lame. I don't want to rate her. She's too lame. I want to rate cool people. I want to rate cool and talented people, right? Good night, guys. Good night. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the hydrate. Good night. Good night, Omaru. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Bye. Good night, Rowdef. Good night, Nameless. Good night, Andrew. Good night, Tilapia. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Good night, Duke. Bye. Bye bye.